Oh boy. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. Meteorologist Marcus Bailey, good to be with you. Been pretty wet. Got some storms still moving through. Should get a little bit better as we go into the afternoon hours, though. In fact, we're starting to see a little bit of improvement this morning in western parts of the state. But if you guys have any questions, go ahead and jump on the chat here, and I'll be happy to do that. Facebook and YouTube, both available for use. Let's start. Let's start here. So there's radar as of 8:46 this morning. Pretty steady rain right now in the metro. Heavy rain down south, but it is starting to dry out to the west.
Yeah.
In terms of rainfall amounts, turn the lightning off. Some pretty good numbers here. I'm just gonna these are all estimates. But yeah, I mean some big numbers. Half an inch to an inch in a lot of spots. So yeah, some pretty good numbers there. And look, we could use a little bit of this rain. We've been running dry. I think we went like 12 days straight without rain. So our gardens can use that a little bit. My lawn was starting to get a little crunchy. Not a bad thing. I'll show you kind of the big picture here. And this is how it all progressed over the last 4 hours. So you can see there's not a lot back out to the west. So there's that. Now, that said, I think as we kind of go throughout the day today, rain will gradually kind of move out through the afternoon hours or midday hours. So our best chances of rain have been from this morning. And then as we go into the afternoon hours, mid to late afternoon, maybe a spotty shower or thunderstorm, but few and far between, I think. So a lot of dry time, I think, during the day today, into the afternoon if you do have some outdoor plans. I know there's a lot of, hey, Jack, Arlington and Rush County, good to have you along. May have an outside chance for damaging straight line wind gusts with any storm that gets going again for this afternoon, not for what's happening right now. And again, it's going to be a warm and humid day. I've got the mid 80s today. It feels like temperatures will probably be in the lower 90s later on this afternoon. So very uncomfortable. You feel the mugginess here a little bit so far for this morning. And those will be the high temperatures for the day today. So mid and upper 80s across the board. Let's see. What else do we have here? I think we've got stand by real quick. So the weekend, we have this low that's going to be up to the north. Cold front's going to move through overnight tonight. So what you see here is with that low in northern Michigan, what it does is it's just going to spin, okay? And it's close enough to us that, and this front is close enough to us, that I think with the heating of the day, you combine all of those things together, you could get a few pop-up afternoon storms. Don't cancel plans. As Greg is asking, how are we looking for tomorrow? I can't guarantee you dry time, but if you get under a shower, it won't last long. And they're going to be few and far between, okay? So I think the same thing will apply on Sunday because that low is going to be up in northeastern Michigan, and that's going to maybe spawn a couple of pop-up storms into the afternoon. So anytime after lunchtime, both Saturday and Sunday, fair game that we could Could have a few pop-up stores, okay? One last thing. The humidity is going to take a huge dip. Today is just miserable. I mean, we're going to have dew points in the mid-70s. It's going to be very uncomfortable. Keep that in mind. I know there's a lot of high school football teams that are going to be doing like a preseason game kind of thing. A scrimmage, I guess, would be the right word for it. I know those will be taking place this week, and a lot of them coming up tonight. Saturday, Sunday, still pretty uncomfortable in terms of the humidity, but it's not quite as high. And then Monday and Tuesday, we slide into that more dry air, that comfortable range. And so that's going to be really nice to enjoy. Hey, Troy from Muncie. Charity, good morning to you. Weekend looks pretty good. So again, not a washout. We've got storm chances, but they're mainly in the afternoon, 84, and then Sunday we're up to around 88. So should be in pretty good shape there. And then lastly, we'll get the 8-day. I think you're going to like this, guys. Get out of the weekend. How about 79 for a high on Monday, 78 on Tuesday? Look at those overnight lows into the mid-50s Tuesday morning, Wednesday morning, Thursday morning. You'll see numbers into the low 80s on Wednesday and mid-80s on Thursday. So plenty of sunshine. So once we get past the weekend, we'll get rid of the humidity, and it's going to feel really ideal going into much of next week. So a lot to look forward to there. Hopefully you can get out and enjoy. That's really all I have. I don't have a whole lot more for you guys. I see quite a few of you in the chat or watching the stream. I appreciate you guys watching. If you are new, always appreciate a like and a share. And if you want, it's not a requirement, you let me know where you're watching from. And we do this Monday through Friday, maybe between 8:30 and 9 o'clock during the week. Hey, Greg, you're welcome. Thanks for jumping on, man. So hopefully everybody stayed dry. I'll go back to radar. We can kind of just babysit the radar here for a little bit. Let me go back. There we go.
So, heading into the weekend, I wouldn't necessarily cancel any plans, but just keep in mind, you may see a stray shower or thunderstorm popping up here as we are wrapping up the state fair. All right, today,
not much lightning left. Looks like most of the lightning strikes are down around the Madison area, maybe southern Ripley County. But north of there, not much. Rosemary from Markleville.
Fantastic. Sunny skies, dry conditions Monday through Thursday. We'll see temperatures in the upper 70s on Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday and Thursday, we return back into the lower 80s. And look at those nighttime.
Virginia, you're welcome. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate all you guys logging on. Appreciate the likes and the shares. Means a lot. All right, gang. I think we'll probably wrap this one up early. It's almost 9 o'clock. It's Friday. The rain's moved out. I think everybody's going to be taking it easy. Should be a good weekend, so hopefully you can get out and enjoy. Does it look like we are trending toward a less humid pattern long term? Jack, yeah, a little bit. I would say certainly next week. All right, certainly next week, drier. And I mean, August and even early September can be a little muggy. We've known that. But our days are running short when you're talking about kind of that, higher humidity air kind of thing and high heat and all that stuff, especially as you get later into September. How much rain for Lafayette? That's a good question. Let me look. It's a good question. We'll put on the, let's see, 24-hour rainfall. 1.19 officially at Lafayette. Kokomo had 3 inches of rainfall. Dang.
Good Lord.
They had a couple of, there was like a real good downpour right when I started at 4 a.m. and then they got another one around 6. And they didn't move very quickly. So pretty heavy rain there. Bloomington about 1.67. We officially had just over an inch of rainfall. Now again, that wasn't just this morning. This is over the last 24 hours. Obviously,
Yesterday.
that was rain from yesterday too. So
Oh.
okay. So hopefully that answers your guys' questions. If anybody else has any other questions, Travis, you're welcome. If anybody else, I'll be happy to answer. I do have a little bit of time. I don't have anything really going on until 9:30, so. La Nina for winter, wet and cold. Sure, Travis. I don't really mess around with those long-term forecasts. They're always kind of interesting to read and stuff, but I don't really take any stock in it. I think I don't remember a year where any of those predictions have been anywhere remotely close to being right. So I just kind of move along when I see those. All right, gang. Well, it's almost 9 o'clock, so I'm going to go ahead and, let's see, not sure what Peru got as far as total so far. Peru, I can give you an estimate here. Now, this won't be 100%, but you guys probably should flip it to a different radar. So there's Peru. These are going to be radar estimates. They'll be kind of close. So this is over the last 24 hours. It has you at about a half an inch. But that's also including whatever you received yesterday. I haven't actually looked at my rain gauge yet.
Is your internet? Can you do that with your internet?
Oh, that's actually a good call since I'm, I don't know if it's back or not. Yeah, but I may not be able to actually check the stats on my thing since my internet's been down this morning. Yeah, it's not transmitting. Bummer. Huh. Oh well, I'm in no help. Great weekend. Thank you, Melissa. You too. I appreciate that. Michael, pretty much, yeah. I'm leaving some spotty chances here and there, especially up north where you're at, for the afternoon, because there's a little low that's going to be spinning up in Michigan that could squeeze out a few isolated storms. Travis, I mean, you can hear a lot of stuff, but no one knows for the winter. Those predictions, I just throw them out. Like I said, I've seen them the past probably 10 years, and I don't know if one of them has been correct. Not one. So yeah, I don't dabble in the long range forecasts. They're not worth anything. All right, gang, we're gonna wrap things up and get on out of here. I'm gonna get ready for a few things here. But everybody have a great weekend, and we will do this again on Monday, same time around 8:30. All right. Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you soon. God bless.